Did Jesus really exist? Discover the answer. To demonstrate the existence of Jesus, we should appeal to two main sources: history, the Bible. If Jesus appeared only in the Bible, we might think he was an invention of its writers. However, there is a wide record of non-Christian historians that confirm his existence. Historians from the 1st and 2nd centuries, such as Flavius Josephus, Tacitus, Lucian, Pliny the Younger, Suetonius, and many others, mentioned him. Now, what does the Bible say? Do you think the original story was influenced by myths? The Oxford historian A.N. Sherwin-White stated, "The passing of 2 generations is not enough time for a legend to wipe out a core of historical truth." If we look at the Bible, in 1 Corinthians 15, it says, "Jesus died for our sins, he was buried, and he rose on the 3rd day." And who wrote this? Paul. Paul embraced Christianity only 4 to 7 years after Christ's death. Do you know what this means? That the resurrection was an immediate belief, not a later legend invented, for example, at the Council of Nicaea under Constantine. Because the time span was so short, it was impossible for a legend to develop. Even more, the eyewitnesses were still alive to refute any false claims. Did you know that the first 2 biographies of Alexander the Great were written 400 years after his death? The writings about Buddha were composed 600 years after his death. This shows that the time gap between the death of Jesus and the writing of the Gospels was not that long, especially compared with other ancient figures. Therefore, what was written about Jesus is actually more credible than what was written about many other ancient characters. Conclusion: yes, Jesus really did exist.